Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 81 of the Hardcore Vanilla series. I actually have a bit of news, fairly positive news, especially for me. I'm more ecstatic than I'm letting on about this, but I got a new mouse. I'm fairly frugal with how I spend my money, so I've been using the same Logitech, I think it was G607 or some odd brand mouse, for the last 8 years or so. So I'm quite ecstatic to have... Wow, this is really bright in here, isn't it? I'm quite ecstatic to have gotten a new mouse, and in celebration of such a thing, such a wonderful fact, there's only one thing to do, that is to make sure that my archery is maxed out, because I'm still looking for that one book. And, temporarily, I'm going to be going full Robin Hood, just because I can. Something I haven't been able to do since, well, years ago, because my mouse has always had a left-clicking issue where I left-click and it hits left-click anywhere from 2 to 5 times. It was very unusual, to say the least. But that means that today's episode is going to be geared towards questing, because I want to go and mess around with bows. And so I shall, but first I have to figure out where my best... Here we are. Tier 6 composite bow. You temporarily will go over the magnum slot. Also, because I have a new mouse, this one has less buttons on the side, so I have to figure out where everything is mapped out. It's very, very unusual. It's going to take a while to get used to. Oh, let's see. I wonder if I put arrows anywhere in any of my chests. I don't think I did. Another question to pose. What mods can I even put on this thing? Polymer string is definitely doable. Oh, there's some arrows. Nice, we'll use those. Can't exactly put a silencer on this thing. Rad remover, I can probably do that. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Let's check out some of the mods inside these chests. Oh, this one's all weapons, no mods. Over here? That'd be pretty interesting if you could put the burning shaft on a bow. Make it so that all your arrows are flaming. Pretty cool. Damn, what mods can you even put on these things? Honestly, now I'm curious. Rad remover and the polymer thing seem to be, well, polymer string, not polymer thing, seem to be fairly sensible, but hold on. Oh, these are crossbow bolts. And that's what's going on here. So I don't have any arrows. I can make some. I think I have feathers somewhere around here. Somewhere around, here we go. 250 feathers should be more than enough. Oh, it's, what, feathers, wood, and then I think stone? Is that right? Well, actually, I have steel arrowheads. Might as well. Arrow. Steel arrow. Oh, I have to make these at a workbench? Really? I guess I'll just be doing stone arrows then. Ah, that's nice. Being able to drag things with the left click. Ah, that means that it's almost time to head over to Jen. So yes, let's just grab some stone out. I don't need anywhere near as much as I just grabbed, but hey, here we are. Craft all of those and put everything back. Ooh, where is my first victim? I'm also curious as to how fast this thing is going to reload. 1 and 2. 3. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Nothing to write home about, but something. Wait, where's my rope? Is your inventory full of things? Do I need to worry about that? Nah, you're fine. You can handle another quest. Jet. I don't know what I did last time, but I did it.
Don't look so good. You might
Tier
want to get
6
some
auger.
antibiotics for that.
Mine is tier 5, so I suppose we're taking that, aren't we? Now this would be funny if you could put the full auto mod on your bow. Now, what else are we gonna get from her? I guess we'll just sell the vulture back.
Good job.
Johnny Town.
Do
I
hurry.
don't think I've ever heard of this POI, so we'll see what's up. It's a Christmas miracle. I've been around my base for more than a minute, and I haven't been attacked by a screamer. Weird. I suppose we can hop on the mini bike for this, wherever it might be. Here we are. Let's figure out where Johnny Town is. It's an unusual name for a POI. Certainly don't recognize it. Ooh, is that right? Where? Why? What were you talking about, Shirley? What was the bad feeling about? Okay. I guess you're just sending false signals now. That's a thing. I don't think I've ever done this POI, but it's right next to my potato farm, so... Of course, we should make sure that it's nice and secure. Locked garage door. Double locked. Damn, this door, or this garage, has a vault door on. Well, we'll go in from the top then. Hello? I bet there's someone behind here. There's always someone behind the cloth, right? No? Just a big ol' attic toilet. Doesn't everybody have one of those? Cloth. Wow, there's literally nothing up here. Just a little apartment. But, should I? I could beat through the floor. Probably be easier than going through the door. Accidental bar. I'm confused by this portion of this POI. We'll go through it the way that they want us to. No need to get finicky about it.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Ooh, where? Oh, where's she going? Ouch. Ooh, 1 shot. 2 shot, not too bad. Nobody in the bathroom? Okay. In that case, I'll be ransacking your toilet paper. That's a whole desk behind a door. Ooh, a fat man. Ooh, one headshot did the trick. Not bad. He's not radiated, but still not bad. Anyone in the closet? Nope. One and 2 body shots to kill on what I believe is a feral, because she did give 820 XP, which is roughly 2 times the standard. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna take some Grandpa's awesome sauce, just because I can. I have so much of it. Just shot that cupboard for no reason.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, that was a couple shots. How much damage does this thing do with all these perks? 99.7. Could certainly be better. Either way, it feels good to be able to use bows again. Not that they're very effective in this game, but it does feel good. They're great for sneaking, I suppose. So far, this is seeming to be a great POI for me to readjust to my new mouse. Alright, now we've made our way to the roof, which seems to just lead back to this garage that I've already cleared. But there's no hatches or anything in this garage place leading down, so how do they want me to get into this garage? You know what? This is too much thinking for someone like me. I'm just gonna punch through the wall. Oh. I punched through the wall and there's a switch. I'm sure this isn't the way they want you to go, but, well, here we are. Another key to the vault door that leads outside. Unusual. I've definitely done this POI not the way they want me to. Down we go. Let's see what's in this
Incoming
basement.
enemies. Prepare for conflict.
It's not too bad just using stone arrows. This ammo's cheap as hell. Not that I have to worry about ammo at this stage in the game, but that wasn't too bad. As long as you actually hit them in the head, it seems to kill. I would prefer if with all these perks it reloaded just a little bit faster than it currently does. Also, hip hip hooray, we found the infested cache. Bugs. Explosives magazine. What I'm really looking for is that Ranger's Guide to Archery. Just one more to go. No locked boxes allowed. Oh, lockpicks, don't care, scrap this. Tier 6 sledge. Guess I'll repair and sell it. It is tier 6 after all. What else is in this POI? I'm clearly doing it backwards from how they want me to do it, but I think that's just the standard for me at this point. Something about this place is weirdly familiar. A working vending machine. Screw it. Just keep getting them learning elixirs. See if we can't find ourselves some more sandwiches. Damn, no sandwiches for the survivor. Well, down we
I've
go.
got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, poor guy. Looked like he just wanted a hug. Surely he's not the only one down here, right? Shirley? Oh, hello, Missy. Didn't even have to sneak. Still got her in one shot. That's good. Oh dear, this is the women's bathroom, isn't it? Well, I'll just take all the toilet paper and leave you to your business. Oh wow, this place goes deeper? Man, well, let's clear out each floor before we go too far. Beds. Let's go ahead and loot this place. Probably gonna have to be a bit of a time lapse. Oh, hold on. Is there 2 women's bathrooms in here, or are you just a pervert? Get out of here, lady. This is the men's bathroom. Smuggling yellow bags in. Got some of that gamer girl bathwater. Oh, 2 of them. Anyways, back to what I was planning, which is doing a bit of a time lapse. Collecting these beds real quick. I have found what appears to be a bird in space. Is that what's going on here? Or is it standing in a windowsill? I don't know. Either way, no birds in space. Alright, let's see what's on the bottom floor. Oh, this looks like a little industrial area. Oh, that biker just spawned in. He wasn't there a second ago. Did that kill him? 1 headshot? I think that killed him. Let's add another one just to be sure. Well, he's definitely dead now. The janitor.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Well, I can kill a stripper in 1 body shot. It's not bad. And a biker over here. Little sneak attack. There we go. Now we're playing Skyrim. Let's see, what are we getting for this? 4, 2, 2, and 4. It's just mechanical parts and pipes. Don't really need it. I still find it a bit unusual that you can't craft mechanical parts or electrical parts in the game. Like, why? Why is that? Explain yourselves, devs. How much? Ooh, sandwich. That's a win. Hey, robot, my inventory's full of crap. So take most of it. I can hear zombies just faffing about around, but it sounds like they're above. And they're also not part of the POI. Weird? Very weird. Maybe a wandering horde? Also, I found my way to a mine shaft.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh dear. Ooh.
All systems go. How may I help?
Jeez. Interacting with the robot on accident. Wonderful. There is just a big ol' mass of zombies above. They have been going to town for a while now. It's actually kind of annoying. Noisy. Well, I think I cleared this little area out. Don't quote me on that, but I think I have. And our great reward is some black dye. High performance running shoes. Oh wait, what? Hold on. Oh, that goes over my boots. No, that ain't happening. Stamina regen while running. Yeah, I don't even need it. Scrap it. Alright, let's see what else is going on in this unusual mine shaft area.
Master, we are not alone.
Ooh, I don't even think I have to pull the arrow back all the way to get maximum damage. If you see that bar when I'm pulling the bow back, that little green bar, it's kind of low opacity, so it's a little difficult to see. But I think I get full damage even if I don't pull it back all the way. If not full damage, then, well, still plenty. Because I popped that stripper off with maybe like a quarter of a pull, and that was enough to kill her. Wasn't even a headshot, I don't think. That. Hold on. We'll do it here. Yeah, see? Partial pull, right in the gut. Not bad at all. Nothing amazing, nothing to compare to a gun, but still not bad when you consider that this ammo is literally just free. You come across the materials for arrows on accident half the time. Oh, here we go.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Shirley, you're like 2 minutes late every time. So, since they're taken care of, I mean, what is up with this POI? Another explosives magazine that doesn't hurt. I can hear that wandering horde breaking blocks outside, but I don't know how to get out of here. So, they're gonna have to make their way to me. Maybe they'll give me a nice easy path out. Could certainly use one, because I have no idea what's going on in this POI. Oh, he came in from outside. Gave me some free tea. Delivering refreshments, I see. I mean, that guy didn't... He wasn't part of the POI. There was no red dot, so he must have been from outside. But there was no hole in the wall or the ceiling.
How may
honestly,
I assist you?
I didn't ask, Shirley. Or at least I didn't mean to.
Master, we are not alone.
That's great. This honestly isn't too bad. It's nothing I'd be writing home about. I'm going to take this time to put this black dye on my bow. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about. However, if I go exploding arrow, this takes 2 scrap polymers, 6 gunpowder. The crossbow bolts take 2 polymer and 8 gunpowder. So it's cheaper to make the arrows. In terms of gunpowder, at least. It's only 2 less gunpowder, but still, that's roughly 30% less resources. Oh god, all these cupboards are just loaded with cornmeal. Disgusting. Oh, it's starting to point me toward the end. Good. Well, I made out with quite a bit of cloth, about a full stack, and brass, so I'd say this is a win. Also, here we go. Sleeping stripper. That will now be sleeping for the rest of her life. Now, where are the other
I've
zombies?
got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, hey, Mo. That makes sense. Down in a basement with a stripper. Seems like something Mo would do. I keep shooting arrows to break these false blocks, but it just ain't working. Alright, well, we're done here. This POI is confusing, but I bet I could do another quest or two, potentially get closer to getting that Ranger's Guidebook. And I think I've had my fun with the bow. I am kind of tempted, however, to use a crossbow. Well, maybe not. Those kind of weapons are A, good for the exploding bolts, or B, early to mid-game, and we are definitely in the late game. I have such a surplus of ammo that I literally can't, no matter how hard I try, get rid of all my 7.62. So I'll probably stick with this for now. Little sledge, and just things to sell back to her, I suppose. So it shall be done. I'm going to keep doing a couple of low-tier infested clears, just because the buildings go by much quicker, which means I can potentially get the crafting skill magazines, or bundles from her, as a reward. She doesn't have many infested clears that are actually nearby. I might have to go for other... Oh, what's this?
Looks like you could handle yourself.
Navisgene High School?
Wanna
Oh,
earn
we've
some
done
coin?
that. Sure, we'll do it
Oh,
again.
thank
Why not?
goodness.
I think I'll be putting the bow back in the base. It was fun for a bit, but it's not very realistic to try to treat it as something of the same level or caliber as your guns. My machine gun is unmatchable in comparison. Or even my Magnum, honestly. Probably just as comparable to the machine gun. Well, not as comparable, but close, considering I have the perks in that one at least. Maybe we'll at least put the arrows inside the weapons chest for now, along with the bow. Oh, right, I got a new auger, didn't I? Time to switch everything over. There, I think that makes everything except for my junk turret tier 6. I doth believe. Robot, where are you? Give me the goods. Take everything and then put the food and drink back. Now we clear out that inventory. And this is the new salt chest. Just trying to figure out where that thing was. Have to fill up the forge with more iron. Probably start going through these stacks now. And to begin the process of crafting more forged steel. You can never really have too much of that particular resource because it is, well, the highest tier reinforcement material. So you really can't go wrong just having a lot of it. Do I have any level ups? I do. I got one from that last POI. Question is, what do we put it towards? We maxed out archery. I could start... Yeah, we'll start putting points back into our robotic turret. Never hurts to have the boy at maximum capacity. It's only 400 meters, definitely a mini-bike kind of trip, not a gyrocopter kind of trip. We're living a little in excess, but not that kind of excessive. Honey, I'm going to jump in our helicopter and pay a visit to the neighbors across the street. Oh dear, I think I'm stuck. Really? This is all it takes? It's just this little hump? Come on, let me over. I want to try to clear this high school before nightfall comes, so I can potentially get another quest.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
You don't have to say it for every zombie we pass by, Shirley. There we go. We'll at least check what's inside the school bus. I think they have the occasional good loot in them. Start the quest. Sandwich. See? Sometimes it's okay. And now we'll go ahead and just plow right through this thing. Ooh, a bunny. A dead bunny. Ooh, who's snorting at me? I don't like it. I think the only thing I actually want to loot here is the library. And, of course, the learning elixir. Go ahead and just drink one of those now. Is there anything else that I want from these? Maybe Mega Crush. I could stack up on those. Nah, I don't need it. Who's grumbling? You stop that right now, mister. I hear another one, but it's not from the POI. Sir, we're not open right now. These lockers serve as a pretty good source for
You're not
cloth.
alone.
Oh. Let's see, spear books, nothing too crazy. A zombie that just bit the dust. Janitor's closet. Ooh, more cloth. Where's all the good loot? I know you're hiding it from me. Definitely not searching in the right places. I believe we have actually cleared the first floor. I believe. Yeah, we have. So, up we go. Howdy, folks. Oh, is this all cloth? Oh, on the other side, perhaps.
My sensors have picked up something.
Dude. quiet. Ooh, the library. Perfect. Just what I've been looking for. That's the library looted, but there appears to be something up here. I don't remember what's on the roof.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Birds. 2 birds. Not pleasant. Ooh, couple special zombies out here. Nothing too crazy though. This begs the question, where do I go from here? Because I came up from the library. I don't like going through a maze-like system, so I think I'm gonna beat down this door. It's probably what I did last time too. Actually, hold on. Look at these guys right in the corner. I think they're sneaky. Now they're dead. Now how much does this have? 30k? Yeah. This is probably what I did last time too. Jesus. Feel bad for whoever actually gets tricked into trying to beat that thing down instead of the walls. Because that took no time at all. Cafeteria.
My senses have picked up something.
There's always got to be one goofball who falls down a hole or something. Messes up the whole project. It's not a bad thing that I came down here though, because there's a bunch of cloth. Altogether, I'd say that was a win. Got free cloth out of it. Well, free with parentheses. These damn windows. Broken glass is one of the most useless things you can get in this game unless you're playing the sorcery mod. And even then, you're better off just collecting sand, putting it in a forge, and making the glass. Hello? I've raided your cafeteria. Don't you have anything to say? Ooh, vending machine. Man, nothing great in it. I'll just buy a random eye candy and just consume it now. Take another learning elixir while I'm at it.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Nothing too extreme so far. They really don't want to give me this last archery book. Considering this is a school, you'd think the lockers would have books in them too. But I think it's all been closed. Locked door, probably just leads outside. So what is left for this POI? Oh, I think I found what's left. I know exactly where we are. I remember playing the role of gym teacher the last time I was here, and I think I'll probably do it again. I hope everybody's ready to go for a little run. Oh, look at them all up there. They're practicing on the rope, huh? Well, let's practice doing a bit of running, shall we?
Feeling about this.
Come on, boys, you can keep up. 2 more laps. Just 2 more laps, come on. Hurry up. Pick up the speed, Booger Man. Just 1 more. Hey, cut. Here's the final stretch, and here is your reward. Easy peasy. Now, probably just going to loot these nice and quick. And now that I've gotten all of this, it's time to get out of this POI. That was all the loot in this area, right? Got the infested cache. Yes. It is time. You know what? Can I just punch through this? I sure can. Where's my mini bike? I'm hoping I can get back to Jen in time to turn in and potentially start another quest. Actually, no, maybe I won't. There weren't too many good infested clears. I might actually spend the night repairing her royal girthiness, potentially doing a bit of upgrading as well. Oh, this is the wrong way. That red temporary marker is very easy easy for me to mistake for the current objective. It looks nothing like a yellow exclamation mark. But it looks just, whoa, that was so, that was a crazy wheelie. Or stoppy or whatever, but the red flag just looks suspicious enough for me to want to drive toward it when my brain cells aren't active. Just put something colorful enough compared to everything else on the screen and I'll just start moving toward it like a moth to a flame. Looks like we should have enough time to turn this into Gen. I don't think we are going to be taking another quest because there weren't too many infested clears. If we're going to take a portion of the day to do quests, best to make sure that they're infested clears so we know that we're at least, let's get through this fence. Oh, I couldn't drive through it? Really? Okay, let's go around it. I put these trees in a bad spot. But I think it's best to make sure that they're infested clear missions over anything else, because those give a nice batch of ammo no matter what.
Well, that didn't take long. Work.
Skill magazine. Scrap this. Scrap that. Take this. This is just me assuming, but she doesn't have anything I'd be willing to buy, does she?
To let you folks know that Trader Joel's is closed.
Poppin' pills might have what you were looking for.
And so it shall. I have no more business in there anyway. I did get a crafting skill magazine, which is great. Close that. It's great, Jimmy. I got a crafting skill magazine. I should have antibiotics. Now, we'll keep some of these in here. I have some in the chemistry station up here. Because my infection is getting to be something fierce. Ooh, 30 of them. Not gonna need any more of that for a good while.
Trader Joel's now closed.
Suppose we'll be dumping our inventory and then taking out a little bit of the good stuff, aka concrete and steel, repairing and upgrading the pit, because the pit did seem to function very well. During that last horde night at least. Damn. I've been using nothing but my M60 as a weapon without any of the machine gun perks, and if you look here, I'll sort it real quick. Yes, if you look here, I've gone from having enough 7.62 to fill this chest up to about where these boxes of turret ammo are, to nearly having a full chest. I've almost doubled the amount of 7.62 ammo I have while using this stuff about as frequently as I breathe air. Every zombie I see, I unload several shots into their chest most of the time. I'm so confused as to how I'm not running out of those yet, but whatever. I suppose it's a net benefit for me. Just a confusing one. Now, I'm going to take concrete mix, probably stack and a half. We'll take 2.5 stacks, sure. And bring steel, most of it, honestly. Should be more in the forge as well. Not as much as I thought there would be. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 or so stacks? That doesn't seem right. I probably have most of it at the horde base. Yes, that's most likely what's happening. Well, before we go and do that, we will take a moment to do the do. The do has been done. Now we grab the bones of our enemies. Craft as much glue as we can. Take out the glue that we've already crafted, which there's seemingly not much. Take a stack of antibiotics down and put it in the box right here. And now that we have glue, looks like we need about 750 cloth to craft all of that into duct tape. So 3 stacks of cloth. Duct tape done. And just in case there's any excess repairing needed, I will take some of this wood and a little bit of cobblestone, but just a little bit. And we'll start this repair job. Starting with that block right there. I don't know how that got damaged. You know, I could actually... It is a good long-term investment. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Sure. Why not? We'll see if we have the appropriate resources to build a motorcycle. Mechanical parts, leather, electrical parts, it's all the usual stuff. We know. It only uses 1 headlight. There. Now those are crafting. That'll be roughly 2 minutes. It's not an important feature, so I'm not going to stress about it. I'll just finish up that craft once the episode is near the end, after I'm done repairing, which will begin now. I just think it'll be convenient to have a slightly faster vehicle. I'll probably end up crafting the supercharger or whatever mod as well. But this repairing could take a while, so I'll be back once that is done. Gosh golly gee, that was a little too much repairing for me. I'm starting to think that I'm going to have to put more than 1 forge towards crafting steel. Probably should have done that a long time ago, because I didn't get anywhere near the amount of upgrades I was hoping for. So, that is going to be the objective.
Master, we are not allowed.
That was interesting. It's like she just screamed several times in a row. Well, I don't have anything against free XP, so thanks, Screamer. Jimmy, I told you to stop inviting them. Suppose I should catch up on my food and water. Oh, there's more of them. Cut that out right now, mister. There we go. So this one is working on iron. I think I will make the two that typically do cement do iron now. Starting with 1 stack each and, of course, some clay. And that was the morning ring-a-ding-dong, and with it, the end of episode 81. Thank you all for watching, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode. But for now, goodbye.